Hey, what's up? This is Casey from owninglife.com. Pwning, owning with a P, gamer style. Anyway, we're going to talk about vision today, and it's something that I tend to leave out of the steps for the owning life process. I think largely because I've always just had huge, humongous vision. So, like on the day-to-day steps for the owning life system, which we'll get into as the weeks go on, you're focusing on goals like 1 year goals. But really, before you focus on year goals or goals for the month or goals for the week even, you want to paint yourself a picture somehow of what your larger goal is, like where you might want to be in 5 years or 10 years or 20 or 50. And there are a number of ways that you can kind of kickstart that and think about where you might want to be. You want to have that just kind of out there somewhere. Maybe you write it down once and it's filed in your mind, or maybe you paint a picture. Maybe you do a mind map of what you would like your life to look like. But I think that's an important place to start before you get to the nitty-gritty of the goals. So what I'm going to do on the blog, so if you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be below. If you're on the blog, the text will be below. I will list a couple of ways you can go about doing that. But an easy way, one way, which I will share. So I guess the way I'm going to structure this blog is it'll be part, describing the technique and then just sharing what I've done or what I did for the technique. And I'll share stories that of other people's success stories and stuff too. So it'll be fun. But on January 1st of this year, and I'll share it in the next post, I basically did what I would like my life to look like in 5 years. And I used the same system that I would do in a 1 year sense. So I wrote it all like I had it, like I wrote, I have a net worth of $5 million and all the fancy cars I had and everything. That's what I did for my 5 year thing. And I just did that once as kind of, it's just there for me. And then what I focus on day to day, week to week is what I'd like to accomplish within the year. And just real quick, like I think the main overarching goal that I'd like to do, and it was at the beginning of that year too, is get my how much I bring in each month up to $5,000 a month. So that's like one of the main goals you'll be watching me accomplish as we go on post to post, week to week, and you'll see the ups and downs and trials and tribulations. I wish I'd been doing this since January 1st. It would have been a fun ride, but it'll still, I'm sure, be a fun ride. So your homework is to think about what you would like your in an ideal situation to be. There's a lot of different ways you can think about it. One way is if God, or you rubbed a lamp and a genie came out or whatever, and they were like, hey, one is, hey, if whatever you're going to do, you're going to be successful, you're going to have the money, just don't worry about it, do it. What would you do? That's one way you can think about it. Another way, I was asking a couple of people yesterday, is if you just automatically had $100,000 in your bank account, so nothing like big. I think this number works for some reason. What would you do with it? Some people right away, I'd pay off debt, or I'd take a, vacation. If their job was there for them when they came back, I'd take a vacation and go somewhere. And all this stuff does is just to get your mind kind of like out of the box that it's in with day-to-day living. Not that you can snap your fingers and make this stuff happen, but you have to, before you, if you wanted to, I'm in Milwaukee, I have to know that I want to go to Chicago before I get a map and make a plan to get there. If I just start driving, you just end up wherever. Making that goal is kind of like setting the destination of where, then the regular use of the system kind of makes the map for you. And it's, life is kind of a dynamic map. Don't believe the hype. It's not a go to school, get a job, do this. People make it seem so linear. But anyway, there we go. Week 1, let's get this popping. You'll probably see me later this week. I will share with you some things I'm doing towards my goal, and I'll get all personal and jazz. All right. Stay winning. Peace.